Primer. I'm using Urban Decay's Primer Potion. I'm just going to put that all over my lids and I'm going to blend that with my fingers. I'm just dabbing it on. Now I'm going to apply my eyeshadow base and I'm using a NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. This will make that green eyeshadow pop a little. Using the highlighter brush by Hair and Makeup Addiction, I'm going to pick up the shade Naked from the Naked Palette 1 by Urban Decay, and I'm going to apply this into my crease and upper crease just to warm it up a little, and this will act as a transition color as well. And the brush is so soft and so perfect for this. It just applies the right amount of color and blends it perfectly. Almost forgot to apply my shadow shields, so I'm just sticking them on quickly, and this will catch any eyeshadow fallout, so we'll keep the under area really clean. So now I'm taking the same brush and I'm just applying the same shade Naked from the Urban Decay Naked Palette 1 into the crease on the other side. And then I'm going to take the blender brush by Hair and Makeup Addiction. I'm going to put the link on the website below, and I'm just softening the edges. And then I'm going to pick up the shade Buck with the same brush and I'm going to apply this on the outer V just to give it some definition. And I'm just dabbing it on and I'm trying to use the angles of the brush. It's perfectly angled just to get that area on the outer V. And you just blend in that softly. And then I'm going to take the same blender brush and I'm going to just soften it all out. Using my pencil brush from Hair and Beauty Addiction, I'm going to apply the same shade on the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take my Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush and the shade 331 Inglot. And I'm going to apply this on the lid. I'm just dabbing it on, just building the color gradually, just applying more as I go. Now using the same brush I used to apply my transition color in the crease, I'm going to soften the edges. And then I'm going to take this Nude Matte Eyeshadow by Addicts Cosmetics and my Crown 440 Angle Shadow Brush just to smoothen that further. And then using a flat definer brush, I'm going to highlight the highest point of my brow bone using the shade Virgin from the Naked palette. And then I'm going to use my Sigma pencil brush to apply the same Inglot Green eyeshadow on the lower lash line. And then I'm going to use my small concealer brush previously sprayed with MAC Fix Plus. And I'm going to use the shade Half Baked from the Naked palette 1. And I'm going to apply that on my tear duct area and just a tiny bit on the inner part of the lid. And then I'm going to use the same shader brush that I used to apply the green just to smoothen the transition in between shades. So that's what you should get. And then I'm going to line my eyes using MAC Smolder pencil, and I'm just going over the lash line, sticking it as close to the lash line as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to smudge that later using an angle brush. So you just create somewhat a wing. And now using a small angle brush, I'm just smudging that into the lash line and I'm just taking the wing out, just perfecting it. And I'm doing the other side as well. Smudge it with the angle brush. And this is the final result. And then I'm going to take a smudger brush by Real Techniques and I'm going to apply the shade 391 by Inglot over the smolder. And now I'm going to take the same smolder pencil and I'm going to line the outer part of my lower lash line, and I'm going to line my waterline as well. And this is what you should get. And now I'm going to smudge the smolder on the lower lash line using my smudger brush and apply Inglot's 391 over it. And now I'm going to curl my lashes And I'm going to apply Maybelline's The Falsies Volume Express Mascara before applying my false lashes. I'm doing both sides and the lower lashes as well. So I'm using Flutter lashes and the style is Judy. And I'm applying some House of Lashes latex free glue, waiting for 60 seconds to dry. Then I'm going to pop that in the center of my eyelashes, and then I'm going to secure the sides, and just with the back of the tweezer I'm going to push the lashes onto mine just to make sure they're secure. And I'm doing the other side as well. And I'm going to take the shade Half Baked and the same brush that I used to apply it in the tear duct, I'm just applying a little bit more just to intensify the color.